So I'm joined with Sir Patrick Stewart, the president of the academy at Huddersfield Town Football Club. How optimistic are you for the upcoming season?
There's optimism in the air, and it's been there since before the end of last season. The impact that David and his team have had on the club is extraordinary. It was visible almost immediately, and I'm talking about on the pitch, in matches, in competition. You could see the transformation that was taking place. So I've been excited. Everybody's been thrilled at the prospect of what that transformation is going to bring about. And opening with our first opening season match with a win, I think after 9 seasons, was fantastic. I couldn't listen to the match. I usually listen to West Yorkshire Sport. But so every time I got back to my dressing room, I'd check on the score. And of course, there was a moment when we went 1-1, and I thought, oh, no. But then that great second goal, and it was fantastic. So there is significant optimism everywhere. And it was seen in the gate, 18,000. And we're hopeful that when Barnsley come up here, that'll be even bigger.
And you spoke to other fans, obviously, keeping in touch with them, seeing what the mood is around the club. Are they as optimistic as you are?
They are, and some of my friends are real cynics. You know, they've seen everything, and they're very hard to impress. But even the most detached of them is excited about this coming season and what David is going to achieve.
And you came today to obviously meet David Wagner. What was that like?
Oh, it was... it's a little bit embarrassing because I'm a fan. So I'm a successful film and television actor, and I got a few fans, but the roles are reversed when I come somewhere like this. I'm the outsider whose eyes are out on stalks, and so just thrilled to meet anybody. David was lovely, as I expected him to be. I've seen a lot of his interviews since he arrived here, and I like everything I see.
And you had lunch with some of the players just now. Yes. What was that like? Did anyone catch your eye?
Well, I've been a big fan of Joe Lolly. A really big fan. His commitment, his enthusiasm, his obvious love of playing. And it even looks as he might even give me a call and come and see our play this week in Sheffield. Oh, really? So that would be a big thrill for me to have Joe Lolly sitting out in the audience. And I've been talking with Heffler. Yeah. Did I pronounce that right?
Michael Heffler.
Michael, who's a lovely chap and is settling in and is living in Murfield, where I was born and grew up and went to school.
And you've obviously been around the PPG Canalside today. You've been given a tour. What do you make of the surroundings and of the training camp?
Oh, well, I was given a tour of the development that's open and the development that's still being worked on. And it's going to be marvellous for the club to have those facilities. And they're first-class facilities. But furthermore, to see that the club are making that kind of investment in players' well-being and in player facilities can only increase the good feeling that exists in the club, in the squad, and amongst the fans too. I'm very privileged that I came out here and I could see all this and watch some training. But it's been an exciting morning for me.
And there was the £179 season card offer for adults. Were you tempted at all to buy a season card, even though you've been living in America and you're here for the next 6 months?
The fact is that I get so little opportunity. I may have already said this, but I haven't seen a game for over 2 seasons. I've seen a couple of televised games, and of course I watch highlights, and I wish that Huddersfield would put full match videos out on their website. That would make the world of difference to me, because I have to rely on a couple of good friends I have here in Huddersfield who see every game, and they travel too. So I have a good sense of what's going on.
And do you expect to get to many games over the next 6 months while you're here?
No, bluntly. I work 6 nights a week, including Saturday afternoons. Now, I understand there might be one Sunday game coming up, but I'm in London. If I can get back up here for that Sunday game, I will, but it's going to be challenging.
And you mentioned the big opening crowd against Brentford. How fantastic is that for the players and for the fans that people are coming to watch Huddersfield Town at the John Smith Stadium?
It's as fantastic for me in the same way as it is for the fans of the club. The play that I'm doing at the moment, our tour is sold out. And that's a great feeling. We know that there's going to be a full house every night when we go out there. And that makes us feel good. You know, before the performance begins, we're optimistic. We're not saying, oh, is there anybody there? And has anybody come? It's the same in sport. We are essentially all in the entertainment business after all. And everything that a club can do to generate enthusiasm and excitement, from the skills on the pitch to the way the management run the club, matters a lot to fans and has an impact, and is the reason why you get 18,000 people, and hopefully we'll break the 20,000 mark when Barnsley come up here.
If you had a message to give to Huddersfield Town fans, what would that be?
Be optimistic, stay positive. What I've seen and heard today is very, very encouraging, and I'd like all the fans to know that the club want to excite them, want to please them, want to give them pleasure and satisfaction. I think it's one of the highest ambitions from Dean Hoyle right down to the ball boys.
And just finally, you were there you helped with the kit launch for the first team home kit. So we'd like to present you with your own Huddersfield Town shirt with Stewart 9 on the back.
Oh, is that why you were holding it?
Yes, that's why.
Oh my Lord. How fantastic. Look at that. And this was not actually my position. I should have had number 2 on the back of this. But I don't mind being upgraded to a striker. Thank you very much. That's lovely.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
I shall be wearing this on Saturday afternoon.